AI is here. The question is whether it will improve the lives of all Canadians or benefit only a few. Those are the words of Canada's Prime Minister as he unveiled his government's national strategy on artificial intelligence today. For some analysis of it, Richard St-Pierre is with me from Montreal. He's senior advisor on quantum and AI sovereignty at Quebec business technology firm Levio. Richard, thanks for being here. The Prime Minister says the strategy that he unveiled today will develop safe, reliable and sovereign AI in Canada. Do you think he's overpromising?
I think it's much better than whatever was there before. So yeah, he says strategy for AI for all. And I think the all-encompassing, including empathy towards others, is part and central to the unveiling of the policy that was done today. He says trust, opportunity, and sovereignty. These are basically the three things that he outlined during his press conference today.
So that's kind of the overarching theme for it. I guess the devil's in the details, if you like. I wonder if policymakers can possibly keep up with the speed of AI developments, and could policies be out of date by the time they're implemented?
Well, policies have this undue course of always being late with the game, right? And it's not strictly limited to AI. It's pretty much any aspect of life. AI has this thing of being very fast. And I would advise everyone that says it's too fast, it's actually going to be a lot faster. I would bet that by 2030, let's say, it's about going to be 20 times faster than now.
The Prime Minister said today Canada is too dependent on foreign AI providers. Is it realistic to think that Canada can build sovereign systems when supply chains we know are global and cloud computing ecosystems are controlled largely by three large American firms?
There's two aspects to this question, right? When you do a query on ChatGPT or Google Gemini, your compute is actually going to the US. And right now, some of the initiative in that strategy will work to correct that, to have some of that infrastructure within Canada. You rightfully said that it's a global system. So that means that sovereignty doesn't mean protectionism or national borders. So it means that we are going to be able to compute and have access and control to our data here in Canada, but being open to our trading partners, whether it's the US or the other G7 countries.
But what will it take to do that, to build these supercomputers so that national security data and personal data is actually held inside Canada?
Well, right now, as I was mentioning, most of it is simply going to the States because there's no other alternatives. So part of what is happening, especially out west in Canada, BC, Alberta, and Saskatchewan, are building massive data center infrastructure, good or bad. This is what needs to be done right now to win or be part of that AI race. And the eastern provinces are a bit lagging behind compared to the western provinces on that account.
So what kind of time frame are we looking at, do you think, before these, in order to get these things in place?
The usual time frame for a large-scale data center, and most of them have been announced, is a 2 to 3 year time frame. So expect that before the decade is over, we will have a lot of sovereign offering within Canada, and that's a very realistic time frame.
The Prime Minister did say today that AI could be weaponized against us. Is that the risk if we don't get this right?
He's totally right. And although it may take many forms, the weaponization could be as simple as pulling the plug. So if all our data is sitting somewhere that we don't control and somebody simply starts or thinks of shutting down the lights, that is weaponization in itself. And this is much simpler than, and it's been seen to happen, unfortunately, over the past couple of years.
Well, I'd love to talk to you more. There's so much we didn't get to, but thanks for taking the time we had. Richard St-Pierre, thank you.
It's a pleasure.